Niue is about to receive $1.1 million from the Australian government as Parliamentary Secretary for Pacific Island Affairs, Honourable Richard Marles, paid Niue a visit after American Samoa. Honourable Toketalangi this morning announced that Australia's Prime Minister, Honourable Julia Gillard, informed government this week that her government will contribute to projects in Niue funded by Australia, among other developments. Also this morning, the Australian Royal Air Force flight touched down with Honourable Richard Marles, bringing more good news for the island after briefly visiting some of the projects on the island.
We've had a look at a couple of the projects and we'll be looking at some projects later this afternoon. The other thing is today we're announcing a $500,000 commitment under our climate change adaptation initiative to provide for rainwater tanks here in Niue. So that's an announcement that we're making as part of this visit, and it's an important contribution to climate change adaptation. As we've been going around the region this week, climate change has obviously been a very big issue in places like Nauru and Kiribati and Tuvalu, and to make sure that the funds are flowing from the Climate Change Adaptation Initiative is very important, and we're very pleased to be able to make that announcement here today.
Blessings from above couldn't come at a better time with Australia's funding contribution to rainwater tanks for the island, and Honourable Richard Marles acknowledged Australia's impact within the Pacific and Forum Island countries and its assistance.
We've got a bilateral aid commitment in excess of $1 million annually to Niue, which is a very important commitment indeed, and we hope that makes a significant contribution to the development of Niue. But rain is a blessing, as we're experiencing right now, but it's very important that there are the means to harvest that. And I think rainwater tanks are a very important part of doing that, and we hope it makes a difference for people here in Niue. We certainly look forward to working with the government of Niue in the future. We've really enjoyed the hospitality that's been shown by Premier Talangi, and he is a very important part of the family of the Pacific Island Forum, and we see our partnership with Niue in relation to that as being really important. And it's not just a partnership about the development of Niue. It really is very much a partnership in terms of how we manage our region and the great issues of our region, such as BG, such as dealing with climate change, such as donor coordination, and the role that Niue plays in that is very significant, and we appreciate that.
Honourable Richard Marles and his delegation will continue around the Pacific Islands tomorrow morning after Niue.